Hey everyone, welcome. This episode's going to be a little different than usual. I, not unsurprisingly, made kind of another blunder and lost footage for episode 9. I have all the other ones, 10 and everything after that, but lost 9 due to some negligent deletion. And instead of just skipping it, we only got through one level, so I decided, well, let's just do it. So I'm here about midnight on a weekday, which is just fantastic because I have work tomorrow. But we're gonna plow through this level. It gave me a ton of problems looking back at the records for for the footage that we had. Whoops, that was not the part I thought it was. It took me a long time to beat this level, and I only beat it after KY had me had me inspect an area that I hadn't looked at, and I got a bunch of power-ups. And what's frustrating about this game, even though we're on easy difficulty, so this is just us being scrubs, I get it. But what's really funny is if when you look at like playthroughs of the game, people are like, "Oh yeah, I breezed through the game," or even when they're not, they haven't actually said it. Their attitudes, their silent attitudes on their playthroughs, indicate to me that they know how good they are. And we should all bow down and respect their wonder, which I do to some degree, but their playthroughs aren't super helpful, especially when I'm like looking at like the swamp monster, for example, kind of confirming what I thought to be the best strategy to beat the swamp monster. On that playthrough, the guy's essentially blowing through the rest of his playthrough with the plasma blaster, and as we know, if you die, you don't have the plasma blaster anymore. So not really easy to go, oh, it's not very helpful to say, well, I know what I can do because I just use a plasma blaster. Okay. Well, what if I don't have the plasma blaster? Well, then I guess I'm just screwed and I have to get this done a different way. But then the playthroughs aren't super helpful in that regard, so... Okay, that guy despawned, or did I kill him? But yeah, like I said, this level gave me a ton of problems because a lot of these jumps, and Han just kind of falls off if he gets touched. And there's going to be a lot of snow troopers that are around. And, it's, you know, I'm under no illusions here. It's also because I suck. It took me a while to figure out that Han had the grenades too, so that was something I probably should have remembered. That Zuckuss, he's a piece of shit. That becomes the bane of my existence later. That stupid spin move, which we all remember Zuckuss doing, right? I'm here with my dog, so apologies if she makes any loud noises. She's kind of loud. Her mouth is kind of loud in general, even when she yawns. Well, she's being a good girl right now. She is, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this on the show, but she is a sheepdog poodle mix. Didn't get her for her beauty or brains, that's for sure. I love her to death, but I know I've mentioned before that I'm allergic to dogs, so this type of dog gave us, my girlfriend and I, kind of the best combination of what we both needed and were looking for. So, yeah, that's how I came to be with this ball of mess that she is. I think that's a checkpoint right there. Super energetic, requires lots of attention. It's kind of sweet. She doesn't like when we're gone, but you know, work a lot, so that kind of happens. Let's see. Oh, more Zuckuss. More snow troopers for some reason. There's more Zuckuss. Yeah, gotcha. Get away. Ugh. Now, why didn't he pick up the shield? I don't know. Alright, let's try this again. The end of this level, I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a ship of some sort. The boss I don't remember being particularly hard, it was more the level itself. But, yeah, if, I'm gonna go through the audio that we have, and if there's anything interesting in there, I might throw it in somewhere. At the end of the video, maybe, depending on how long this takes me. This might get just thrown in the beginning of a video of the next episode, or just made its own. I know it's going to be so interesting just to have a solo episode of this, but I do want to start streaming at some point, and I'm probably mostly going to do that at night, at least when I'm doing it consistently, and KY and Tone really aren't going to be available at night to come over to my place and stream. So, you gotta learn how to... Oh, there we go, yep. I remember this part. One thing you are gonna miss is my rage that I gave this part, because you have this door that you hope to, yep, there you go, get somebody to spawn in. I think that, and then you have these sand troopers that are just the worst, because they just run into you and there's nothing you can fucking do about it. Besides killing them before it's possible for them to run into you. It's ridiculous. And what's irritating is that, well, you know, I'm playing easy because we kind of just want to get through the game. Talk about Last Jedi, which I don't even remember what our discussions were, so I can't for this episode. I'll know when I look back at the audio, but probably about the casino. It's always about the casino. But it doesn't matter if you're... It's kind of like, I forget which game I mentioned this on, but insta-deaths don't care about your difficulty level, and similarly, those sand troopers do not care about your difficulty level. They are going to be just as difficult either way in terms of them pushing you off. It's easier on easy to kill them, but if you don't get a chance to react, it's not going to matter. They're still going to push you off regardless of whether you're on Brave, Jedi, or Easy. Hey, stop licking the table. She must have found something on the table that she enjoyed. Don't look at me like that. She's just looking at me as though I ruined her whole night. Oh, IG-88, get away from me. I do believe we talked a little bit about IG-88. He's my favorite I was gonna say non-Boba Fett bounty hunter, but he might just be my favorite bounty hunter from the original that was introduced, albeit briefly, in the original trilogy. Because I just love the idea of an insane robot. It's just, I don't know what it is about it. But there's something cool giving that sort of emotion to something that should, you know, through most of the fiction that I've ever learned, he's not supposed to have emotion, right? He's a robot. Robots aren't supposed to have emotion. So when you have this robot that's insane, it's super interesting. I don't even know what this thing is. It might be one of the bounty hunters. It's definitely not Slave 1. But I am getting my ass kicked here. There's points in time where you can't really react, and you're gonna get hit anyways. I gotta come all the way back here. I believe this is the part that, yes. This is the part that KY alerted me to. So we actually should be able to get... Not only do I get a bunch of health swords here, but I think I will also be able to then get one more gun, blaster, I should say gun. And wouldn't that have made Star Wars a lot different if they just used fucking normal ass pistols? Oh, I didn't even know they gave you this many health stores. They give you the max amount. So this should be easy street. Feel free to just destroy me in the comments if I've somehow managed to fuck this up. I think that's the largest my health sword's been all game. But yeah, I going back to before, whenever we're kind of looking up, before we're looking up like, oh, this boss seems really hard, what's the best way to do it? Which you might see us having some problems with other bosses later. Who knows? It just tends to be the pattern. Because this game is way harder than Super Star Wars. The only reason I prefer this game to Super Star Wars, in terms of difficulty level, this game is inherently harder, but this game also allows you to save with passwords, whereas Super Star Wars did not. And that was a huge thing. Although this part's gonna be a lot easier with this gun now. There's gun blaster. Okay. Where are those stormtroopers? Or sand troopers, sorry, on Bespin. Oh, no. Okay. I will not yield to the rage. There we go. Nice and easy. Wait for him to spawn. Of course he won't now. Oh. So what do you do about that? He doesn't spawn for some reason, and all of a sudden you actually get there and then he spawns. I can't kill him because I can't react that fast. And even if I did, it still takes multiple shots to get rid of him. I think it might be a proximity thing, but why would the door open? Oh my god. I hate that double spin. I know, it's because I suck. It's not because the mechanic's bad. The game actually controls really well, relatively speaking. Although that time oh my god. This is not a good idea at midnight. Not ideal for anybody thinking about streaming this game to do this very late when you're tired, you're working a long day. These guys are supposed to stop spawning at some point. At least they have been in the past. There we go. I know you could probably just wait till the one guy go to the ledge, where the second guy was, but it seems so random as to when he's actually going to spawn or not. Alright, there we go. I'm not sure exactly if the last one's plasma, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. But it's blue, and I like blue. Your health sword's blue. Luke's first lightsaber is blue. Also Anakin's. But, it's pleasant looking, and it deals a shit ton of damage, so what's not to like? Oh, jeez. I gotta learn how to be funny on my own. It's really easy when I have friends around. The give and take's a lot easier. Much respect to streamers that, and not just streamers, but content creators that do it on their own. Because even even just for one episode. Like, I do a lot of talking for a living, but suddenly when I have to, I get to do it for fun. Suddenly, I don't really feel like I have as much or as many interesting things to say. But yeah, I don't know what ship this is. I wonder if this is just like generic Cloud City security or something. I keep forgetting that I can throw these grenades, which are stronger than way stronger than any of the blasters anyways. Oh man, I'm an idiot. But it's fun. I hope you enjoy my idiocy. Might as well throw all of them, because I already beat this level, so... What do I still have to destroy? Yeah, this happened too. Oh, there we go. The only thing you won't be able to see, which, hey Lando, remember when Han Solo had to go through all that to meet Lando instead of just going from here where the Falcon would have landed and walked up, and then Lando would have walked up to him, and then they would have done the weird flinch thing that we love so much, and then the rest of the movie happened. Yeah, I remember when Han had to go through all this just to get to Lando. Cool ass cape though. I was always a fan of that. Capes in general. But alright, so I've gotten through this level. The next level I believe will be Chewbacca's level, which is what the next episode would have started at. I guess given the time, I will make this one episode. Han, something's wrong here. No one else has seen anything or heard anything about 3PO. He's been gone too long. He probably got lost, Leia. Come on, Chewie, let's go find him. I don't know who's actually saying that. I don't know if that's Han or Leia, because neither of them say that line in the movie. But yeah, alright. Next episode of Students of Gaming, you will see us play this level with Chewbacca, and it'll be all three of us again. So until next time, well, it's not a class, it's just me, so I'm out.